What's up, my Pugnios? Andy with Allgamesplayed. Excited to share with you guys probably my last video. This is kind of the conclusion of my whole Animal Crossing series. Obviously, there's so much more to do, but this is, probably the 23rd or 24th video that I've done in this playlist. If you guys wouldn't mind checking back at all my other videos, there's a lot of good tips and tricks and tutorials on how to play this game. And that's typically kind of been what I've been doing. So to end it off, I'm showing you how to get KK and then also to terraform. So I was only able to unlock the water terraforming, so I don't know how to do like the upper tier terraforming yet because I don't have 6,000 miles. Nevertheless, we're going to show you how to do paths, and we're also going to show you how to terraform water in addition to what happens when you meet KK. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I didn't have the introduction with Isabelle, so it's just going to jump right into where, literally you have KK come and visit your place. Now, this is a spoiler alert, of course. This is the end of the game, basically your end of the campaign. Your goal is to fill up your island to get as many villagers as you can. I unlocked 9, and that's what ultimately unlocked KK as well. Now, in addition to that, it's important that you make sure that your island is to par. That means that you have to go to Isabelle and she has to rate your island. And I was currently at a 3-star, and that's what unlocked basically KK. And that's what then ultimately unlocks the terraforming. If you want to know how to get a higher rank, you basically have to make sure that your house is really leveled up. You need to make sure that you've got a lot of villagers. You got to make sure you've got a lot of fauna and trees and flowers. And then also, you need to make sure there aren't anything on the ground. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce KK and see what his concert's like. Now, I didn't have the introduction with Isabelle. I just go straight into unlocking this cutscene. Here you are. Enjoy. There it is. That's it, basically. There's the credits. I beat the game, according to Animal Crossing and Nintendo. Now, if you want to skip this part, this music, obviously you can go to 5 minutes and 6 seconds, and that'll take us back to where we're at, to where I show you how to get terraforming. Nevertheless, enjoy this part of the show. welcome back. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll catch you next time. KK, I love you so much. You're the coolest. That was amazing. Wasn't that adorable? Oh, man, this game is amazing. I love it so much. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into it. We're now going to go come out of our house, and we're going to get a phone call. Oh, excuse me. Did you enjoy KK's concert? It was wonderful, wasn't it? I'm overjoyed. Special things for sure. As a commemorative gift, I want to give you this. Oh, nice. I got his music. Now, if you go to a radio, you can actually register the music. And the very beginning of this episode, you actually heard that music that Tom gave us. Ah, I've got some big news, too. Check this out. Kiki's apparently very fond of our island now. And apparently, he doesn't ever want to come again. You blew it. What have you done? He's going to be performing a show every Saturday morning here. Isn't that amazing? That is actually pretty amazing. Hastapia was once a deserted island. Now it's a wonderful refuge and haven. I'm so thankful for everyone else on the island and this getaway package and all the money you gave me, which was like $4 million. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app with the $4 million at least that you gave me. Check it out. You can now terraform. This is how you terraform, folks. There it is. Boom. It's called the Island Designer app. Everyone calls it, terraforming. Anyway, this app I've sent you is really nice. It's from Nook Inc. At first, you'll have permission to make paths and whatever. But if you go to the ATM, you can unlock more. So we're going to now fast forward to that because I'm sick of Tom Nook. I hate you. And I also clicked through this too fast. Now that I go back to it. Heading over to resident services and going to the ATM because I don't like calling it the Nook Shop Multimedia Terminal. I've got 10,000 miles to spend, which means that we can buy some terraforming. So if you notice, you've got some new permits that you can do, waterscaping, cliff construction, and then you've got all these other, dirt path permits. I think I'm actually going to get this custom design path permit because I can just download paths from the internet that I can do later instead of spending thousands and thousands of miles that I don't have right now. Nevertheless, I think I'm going to do waterscaping because I need to get the upper area of my area taken care of. I hate how my rivers are, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Yay, I got the custom design app. Okay, so it's pretty easy. You got to go to your phone. You just click on the app, and then the instructions basically tell you how to use it. It just brings up a new interface, and you've got a cool little hat on. There's cleanup services in case you get stuck. I almost got stuck, but I didn't. And it's basically, the helicopter guy that comes and helps you out. Nevertheless, I'm going to start up the designer. Yep, there you go. For some reason, it asks for permission. Now I'm using it. You push the plus button to go into your your menu. So once you can see at the very top right, once I hit plus, it gives me options to choose what I want to do. And then you can go into your custom designs, which I actually have a couple. I don't end up using any of these custom designs because I was a little nervous what was going to happen. But I think those little footprints are really cute to put on top of some, some of the gravel path because it just goes right on top like a sticker. It's pretty fun. and that was one of the first things I ended up downloading from the internet. So as you can see, it's very, very finicky. If you're not in the perfect position and angle, you'll end up wiping up what you've literally just put. So I've got quite a bit to go in front of me. I've got a whole path to clear. I've got some trees to move. And the good thing is you can actually switch from your regular tools back to the construction tools. It's pretty nice. You just hit, X on your screen. It'll open up your tools. And then when you want to go back to your construction and make your path, you just push the plus button. So that's a really nice thing there, trait. It took me a while to kind of figure out how to do this. You can also round paths if you have it the right direction and you have it the right width. You can make your path round. And I'm not going to demonstrate that. You can just figure it out yourself. But as we're fast forwarding this, you can see, I'm just trying to do a path that connects my bridges to my other bridges to the back of resident services. So we'll just let this keep going. I think it's as good as I can get it. The angle's really weird. I need to move trees, and I've got two stupid villages that are in the way that keep blocking me. So that's how you make paths. Let's go ahead and fast forward how you terraform water. On the top right, your menu there, you're going to go ahead and press the plus button. And then down there, once you've unlocked it, you can see that the waterscaping is now available. You go to the body of water or the area with which you want to add or subtract your land, you can just do it. Now this is the most finicky of it. It took me a while to kind of figure it out. But the idea is that you want to be at least a step or a step and a half behind where you want to cut, and it'll break it, right? If you're too close, it's going to add to your water, which is really annoying, just like it did right there. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it. I'm going to show you what I end up doing. I wanted to create kind of a campground, kind of like a scout camp, like, what do you call it? Like a pond area, like a lake area. And so after I ended up practicing here, I ended up expanding where this water goes and then cutting off where it forks in the middle of my island, and then expanding it out into a big old pond. So we'll see what I end up doing. It actually gives me a lot more land on the second area past the first bridge of my house, which I'm kind of excited to be able to either move villagers or create, like an amusement park or something. Maybe I'll make it like a flower garden. I don't know. We'll see. And with that, I think I'm done terraforming this first area. I widened this little tiny pond because obviously I want pond fish to be able to catch them throughout the year. Nevertheless, we'll end it right there. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me and all your support in this series, about 24 episode series. I'm still going to be streaming this thing live, but I think this will be the last time I make a video for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. This is Andy with Allgamesplayed, signing out.